I spent 100 hours in the city of the future.
The city of the future, with robot workers, smart hotels, and futuristic buildings. I'll be exploring Singapore for the next 100 hours, starting in the airport.
It's generally considered the best airport in the world.
And that's because there's an indoor waterfall, movie theater, shopping mall, and tons of robots running the place, like security robots at the entrance.
The security robots can do a lot of things, like go outside and enforce parking.
And even the airport cleaners are futuristic.
Nice to meet you.
It's a robot mop that can also sing.
Doc, you want me to sing to you?
Here, robots can bring you drinks like bottles of water, and there's still more. Hello.
Even the airport Starbucks has robot workers.
They can serve tables and
Listen, I pushed that motherfucker over.
That's right.
Yo, I feel like streaming here would be a movie.
If you're sleepy when you land, there's even a hotel here inside the airport. For just under $200 a night, you get a tiny...
Nah, this shit is ass. I went to one of these. I think they have one in New York, right? Hold on, let me double check. They do. It's the worst hotel, bro. Literally, man.
It sucks.
It's literally the worst hotel. It sucks.
Futuristic room and a TV.
It reminds me of a capsule hotel.
And of course, if you get bored, the airport hotel has robot workers too. These guys can bring you room service. Of course, there's way more to this city than robots, but some people have said Singapore can be boring and overrated.
I think the one I went to had
100 hours, I'm
bugs in
exploring
it.
the city of the future to see what makes Singapore so advanced. We'll be going all around the country to check out technology and the local culture. But we'll start with their world-class shopping.
Singapore is known for having some of the most modern, luxurious malls in the world.
Like this massive shopping mall that cost over $1 billion to build. And this mall below one of the world's coolest looking hotels that cost over $5 billion to construct. Inside there's an indoor river where you can ride a boat to go shopping. Here there are literally vending machines that drive around the halls you can buy stuff from.
That's
a
tough.
vending machine that sells gold, and a vending machine selling Prime and Mr. Beast Feastables.
For an insane amount of money. Chocolate bars are 15. And
Whoa.
And this is the old Feastables. This is not
That's
even the new
expensive.
shit, because the old one didn't taste as good.
Right.
Nigga!
Prime costs 30.
Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Thumbs up button. This is really interesting.
$30!
Oh, this is all American stuff.
Oh my god, that's extortion! That is extortion!
And outside is even crazier.
Louis
There are some
Vuitton?
stores that have an entire island.
Like an Apple Store island.
Why does it need an island?
Next to the mall, you can find these crazy tree structures.
I feel like I'm on another planet.
It's called Gardens by the Bay, a massive green park that cost over $700 million to build. And you can take an elevator up there to see the best view of the city. Or go inside the world's largest indoor garden.
It's literally an entire forest under one roof. It's breathtaking.
There are over
Wait, I love
100,000
going to
plants in
gardens,
here.
chat.
Last time I was here, there was an event for the movie Avatar, and they had this massive, hyper-realistic dragon robot.
I couldn't believe it was real. Singapore loves to build green scrapers, skyscrapers that are covered in nature. And of course I'm staying in one.
This is my next hotel.
There are even robot lawnmowers out front. This city is
look at this little
wild. So
guy
here's my
cutting the
room with a
grass.
perfect view of the floating gardens.
It's like they built a jungle on the side of the hotel.
And down here there's a peaceful pool area.
And if you look up, I mean, the view doesn't even seem real.
That's
The next night I stayed in
beautiful.
another green scraper.
Yo, this
it
is
literally looks like a
tough.
space station. For over $200 a night, you get a nice room with
For
an...
$200 a night? Wait, so why the fuck are the hotels affordable and the fucking vending machines is extorting everybody? How does that make sense?
insane view.
It's a long way down there.
In Singapore, there's a law. When you construct a new building, you need to replace all the trees in nature you take away. That's why you get these amazing rooftop gardens.
Like, what is my background right now?
But there's still more downstairs.
The gym has a view
Oh
of
my
the infinity
God.
pool.
I got to run in and then went for a swim.
Import tax.
It's crazy. If you look up, you can see your reflection while you're swimming in the pool.
In the morning, I was able to find a robot breakfast chef. You just give him your favorite ingredients, drop off your plate, and watch him get to work making an omelet. Gotta say, he's pretty good with his spatula, but isn't the cleanest cook. And then you just have to wait and watch him work for a couple minutes while he does his magic. I mean, it looks pretty normal, and as
That's
for the
actually
taste...
fire as fuck.
Yeah, it tastes like an omelet.
Sadly, I can't always eat with a robot chef, but thanks to Factor, I can still eat extremely well every...
This here has been collecting artifacts and
God.
objects he loves for decades.
Welcome to my house as a collector. When you see something, if you don't
Is that
buy
a
it, all night you can.
Cockatoo?
He's got monkeys, a life-size polar bear, Simon from the Chipmunks.
And so much more. And so he doesn't mind respectful visitors.
No problem.
Nah.
I mean, this is easily the coolest house I've ever seen.
Nah.
But I got a little hungry and found a space-themed sushi restaurant that uses mini robot trains.
Bro, skip the
coolest
whole
sushi
video.
restaurant.
That's an ad, bitch. You could tell because it's right here. Like, you could see the bump in the thing. I know, I'm a pro skipper, gang. You can't press me on that.
I've ever seen.
Yo,
And
Don,
every
thank you for the
train seems
resub.
to have a
P2,
different
welcome back.
personality. Once you order, just wait until one parks at your table and...
Your food has arrived.
Thank you. It's honestly so fun to just sit and watch the robots do their job. Even though there weren't human waiters here to talk to, it's still a really cool concept. But it's time to move on because our next hotel tackles an interesting problem. What happens to buses when they're no longer good to be used as buses? Well, they come here to become hotel rooms you can stay in for over $200 a night.
What?
It's literally a neighborhood of buses. And this will be my room for the night. Let's see what you get inside.
What?
Oh, this is awesome. There's a lot of space. Here's the living room.
Why the fuck would you spend $200 to stay in this bus when you can spend $200 to live in that fucking forest hotel that looks so beautiful?
Right.
Okay, maybe it's not that big of a living room, but you still get a couch. It's comfortable. Of course, there's a small bathroom. TV. It's got YouTube. No way. And being a bus, of course you can sit in the driver's seats.
Someone said American robots still gonna expect a tip.
Right.
No tip.
Oh yeah. Let's move this thing. What else? The back is now a bedroom. You get a really cool round bed, TV number 2,
Tough.
and even a bath.
Tough.
This is fancy.
Now
But
that
I have
is
big
actually,
plans
that's
for
a lot
tomorrow
more
we need
space
to
than
get
I thought
ready
it would
for.
be.
I beg your pardon if I talk too much. Hi everyone, I'm Daryl here. Right.
Everyone say hi, Daryl. He's a local Singapore tour guide showing me some hidden gems. As a kid, his favorite singer was this guy, Daryl Hall. So he decided to take Daryl as his English nickname.
I love his beautiful, flowy blonde hair.
And he's absolutely hilarious.
How many followers do we have now? I can eat
How many does he
2
have?
bottles of this
600,000.
in one day. Right.
Daryl wanted to show me how people in Singapore live.
Let's check out the world's best public housing estate.
That's public housing?
Daryl, you're very good on camera. You are. You should be a YouTuber.
Right.
That's public housing?
I should learn from you.
Apparently, over 7,000 people live in this one building.
And to this end, it says
Bro, that's public housing?
Wow. 7,000 people.
Joe, they got a bridge that connects greenery and trees from one house, one building to the next building, bro.
exactly
What kind of
500
public
meters.
But then Daryl took me to see hawker centers where Singaporeans come to eat. Here you can find some of the best meals in the world made every day for cheap.
Yes.
How much is one sugarcane juice?
Really cheap, really affordable. It's just like
So
$2.
it's cheap, but the import taxes on some products make it like extortionately expensive.
$0.40.
And for $2 you get an incredible drink made fresh on the spot.
Hello, just one chicken rice. Thank you. So
I've
what I
never
got for
seen anything
$4.
like this.
It's a pretty good amount of food.
Nigga, that's
So good.
nothing.
This city even-
Oh my god, I'm obese, bro.
So this is what I got for $4.
It's a pretty
That does look good. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm obese because
It's like you got no taste to it.
good amount of food.
nigga said one bite.
So good.
This city even has laws when it comes to cleaning up after yourself. If you forget to clean up after you eat, you literally could get a fine.
For some reason, there's even a dinosaur-themed hawker center. It's incredible.
With an indoor forest and dino table. Here I found Hawker Chan. It's the world's cheapest Michelin star meal, where everything
Yeah, a lot. What y'all don't know, FYI, Singapore is one of the cleanest countries in the world because they do not play littering. Like you can literally go to jail if they catch you throwing a piece of paper on the ground. Like they do not play. Like they streets are so clean. That's what I've heard stories about. Singapore don't play about no littering, no trash, and the people just the culture. You just know, like clean up behind yourself.
on the menu is only a few
That way
dollars.
that looks
And it won
delicious
tons
as
of awards.
fuck.
It was easily one of the best meals I ever had in my life. And Daryl even taught me a few words in Singlish. It's the way locals speak English.
Choke, right, okay. It simply means to reserve something. La. Okay, la is just like to emphasize.
This selling me on this place right now,
certain
Chad.
words. Can simply means can. Like, you know, in a proper English, you would say like, it can be done.
Singapore does have strict rules, but it allows them to be one of the safest countries in the world.
Guys here in Singapore just walk around, even for like young ladies, they can just walk totally safe in the middle of the street, just 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the middle of the night, no problem at all.
Obviously, no country is perfect, but I love Singapore's blend of their deep culture with futuristic ideas, so I can't wait to go back soon. Tony, tell them to subscribe, please.
Yo, W, first of all, I just took a chance on this nigga videos. He's tough. He's tough. Oh, so you like the video?
Anyway, this is Agent double O. I thought it was 007, but it's 00. Everything he's a really good reactor. He's with the AMP crew, Casanet's crew. Really good reactor. But yeah, I want to go to Singapore, man. But their laws, especially, are so strict. But I like it though, because their country doesn't have any drug problems. If they catch you with drugs, in Singapore, that's like the equivalent to shooting somebody. Like you can get life or even like the axe for having drugs, or especially if you're trying to sell drugs. Singapore don't play with their drugs. They say y'all ain't finna have us fucked up like America. If you get caught with drugs over there, they will murk you, dude. They don't play about that. They don't play about littering. They damn sure don't play about drugs over there. That's why you go over there. There's nobody on drugs, geeked out, no addicts. They don't play that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you see how the country is prospering. You know, they got all this beautiful stuff because the city is beautiful because they don't play that stuff. Anyway, what y'all think about this video? Leave your comments, subscribe to Charles and Ezra, hit the thumbs up button.